advance. You don't wait for things to break in life. You begin to make your moves. Now, I give you another word from scriptures, Isaiah 54, and I'll close with this. Isaiah 54, verse 1. Like I said, I like when I'm preaching, I like people to participate in it because it makes it real to you. Now, Isaiah 54 from verse 1. What's the first word there? Sing, right?
Sing.
Now, which class of people will you ask to sing? Somebody should be able to tell me.
Those who are happy.
Somebody who is enjoying his life, right? But look at the word. God says, sing, O barren. Does that go with your philosophy? Are you following me now? Sing, O barren. No, you don't tell the barren to sing. You tell the barren to weep. You lament with the barren. If possible, you weep with her. But that's not the way God sees it. I want to show you a secret in God today, please. He says, sing, O barren, and thou that is not bear. Not only sing, do what? Break forth into singing. If you see a barren woman singing and dancing, I know what you will call her. You call her a witch. Is that not what you call her in the village where you come from? They say it's a witch. She has eaten all the children, finish. But you see, God says, do what? Sing. All your inabilities, all your failures, all the things that people mourn you with, God said, look, sing. But you are going to see the reason why he said, sing. Follow me. Sing, O barren, thou that is not bare. He said, break forth into singing. Not only that, cry aloud. Thou that is not travail with child. Why? Because the word for there means, this is the reason I'm asking you to do that. Because more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife. More. That means more is in your future.
Amen.
You may be barren, but there is more in your future.
Amen. That
barrenness is associated with your past. Do you know that? Because when a woman has not given birth to a child, that's why you say she's barren. You know, you meet somebody who said, I've been suffering from barrenness for the past 5 years. Why did that person say 5 years? Because she just married 5 years ago. But that's not when the disease started. The disease has been there. It's just that when you marry is when you think you should have a child. You see, so the time frame is what you gave it. I'm just trying to make you see how cheap it can be. It's what you gave it. If that woman at 40 years is never married, nobody was going to say she's barren. They will just be saying she's not married. Meanwhile, the same thing that affected the one that married 20 years ago that has not had a child is within the same person. So you see, the concept is what you give to it. Are you following? Now follow me. He said, for there is more waiting for it. What is it that you thought you should have that you don't have? I want you to know there is more of it waiting for you. Amen. That's why God says you should celebrate your future. Amen. Stop lamenting over the past. Start celebrating your future. Are you hearing me? Start dancing. They said something is wrong with this boy. He said he's crazy. He said yes. They told David too he was crazy one time. And David said, look, you think I'm dancing before you? I'm dancing before God. Do you understand that? Because he was operating under a different concept. Now let me show you more as we continue. Not only did God say that, he now said to the barren, enlarge the place of thy tent. You know, when you consider the time when this was written, I think we should paraphrase it to our time now. Now God is telling the barren woman, you know, if a woman, or if let me not just say woman, because it's not just a woman. It's when you talk of barrenness, we are talking of a family, right? Now, if a family have no child and they want to buy a house here, would they need to go and buy 5-bedroom? Well, I don't know the names you people put it here. They are going to buy their size, right? They say, why are you buying this small house? Even if they have the money, they say, well, who is going to use the house? But now God is saying, now enlarge the place of your tent. Now, to enlarge the place of your tent means it's not a waste that there are people coming. That's why he said more is coming to take their place. Enlarge the place of their tent. Let them spread forth their curtains of their habitations. Spare not, don't manage space. Build a very big house. I'm just paraphrasing it now. Why? For thou shalt break forth on the right and on the left. Amen. That's what for. He said, I'm telling you to do this because you shall. That means he's speaking to your future. That's why he says, stop lamenting over the past. There is more coming. And we're going to see that when you talk about the blessing, because it's the blessing that brings more. We will get to that when we get there. He said, for thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed. Now don't forget he was talking to the barren. Now he's talking of our seed. Do you know what that means? Seed in the scriptures. And thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate places, cities to be inhabited. Now verse 4, very important. Verse 4, very important. He said, fear not. Don't be afraid when you are celebrating the future that people are going to be mocking you about. Fear not. Don't be afraid. By the time you see a barren woman say, oh, I'm adding more rooms, 3 rooms, because of my children that are coming, people will say something is, you follow me? You know, no, don't be afraid. Don't fear. By the time you see her, oh, I will never forget this woman. When you talk of faith, she has it. I'll tell you a story. The husband was a military officer there. Was outside the country, I think on ECOMOG assignment. And then